Do not wait for anybody or anything. Do whatever you can, build your hope on none. Education is not the amount of information that is put into your brain and runs riot there, undigested, all your life. We must have life-building, man-making, character-making assimilation of ideas. Each soul is potentially divine. The goal is to manifest this divinity by controlling nature, external and internal. Love never fails, character never fades. The stronger it is, the more respected. Never think there is anything impossible for the soul. It is the greatest heresy to think so. If there is sin, this is the only sin, to say that you are weak, or others are weak. Do not be afraid of a small beginning. Great things come afterwards. Be courageous. Do not try to lead your brethren, but serve them. You cannot believe in God until you believe in yourself. There is no chance for the welfare of the world unless the condition of women is improved. It is not possible for a bird to fly on one wing. The history of the world is the history of a few men who had faith in themselves. Have faith in yourselves. Great convictions are the mothers of great deeds. This is the great lesson that we are here to learn through myriads of births and heavens and hells, that there is nothing to be asked for, desired for, beyond one's spiritual self, Atman. In a day when you don't come across any problems, you can be sure that you are traveling in the wrong path. Fill the brain with high thoughts, highest ideals, place them day and night before you, and out of that will come great work. Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. So long as the millions live in hunger and ignorance, I hold every person a traitor who, having been educated at their expense, pays not the least heed to them. Give up the idea that by ruling over others you can do any good to them. But you can do just as much as you can in the case of the plant. You can supply the growing seed with the materials for the making up of its body, bringing to it the earth, the water, the air that it wants. It will take all that it wants by its own nature. It will assimilate and grow by its own nature. Be strong. You talk of ghosts and devils. We are the living devils. The sign of life is strength and growth. The sign of death is weakness. Whatever is weak, avoid. It is death. If it is strength, go down into hell and get hold of it. There is salvation only for the brave. None but the brave deserves the fair. None but the bravest deserves salvation. Even the greatest fool can accomplish a task if it were after his or her heart. But the intelligent ones are those who can convert every work into one that suits their taste. The moment I have realized God sitting in the temple of every human body, the moment I stand in reverence before every human being and see God in him, that moment I am free from bondage. Everything that binds vanishes, and I am free. Blessed are they whose bodies get destroyed in the service of others. Are you unselfish? That is the question. If you are, you will be perfect without reading a single religious book, without going into a single church or temple. Don't look back. Forward, infinite energy, infinite enthusiasm, infinite daring, and infinite patience. Then alone can great deeds be accomplished. Truth can be stated in 1,000 different ways, yet each one can be true. Devotion to duty is the highest form of worship of God. The earth is enjoyed by heroes. This is the unfailing truth. Be a hero. Always say, I have no fear. Bless people when they revile you. Think how much good they are doing by helping to stamp out the false ego. Be not afraid of anything. You will do marvelous work. It is fear that is the great cause of misery in the world. It is fear that is the greatest of all superstitions. It is fear that is the cause of all our woes, and it is fearlessness that brings heaven even in a moment. Therefore, arise, awake, and stop not until the goal is reached. This is a great fact. Strength is life, weakness is death. Strength is felicity, life eternal, immortal. Weakness is constant strain and misery. Weakness is death. Man is to become divine by realizing the divine. Idols or temples, or churches or books, are only the supports, the help of his spiritual childhood. All truth is eternal. Truth is nobody's property. No race, no individual can lay any exclusive claim to it. Truth is the nature of all souls,